Methodical, engaging. Palantir invented the role over a decade ago. Now, with job postings jumping 800% in a single year, frontier labs like OpenAI and Anthropic are racing to hire these engineers, offering compensation that can reach up to $1 million for top-tier talent. An MIT study recently tracked 300 enterprise AI projects and found a startling trend. 95% of them produced almost no measurable impact. While the models worked, the deployments failed because they couldn't integrate with archaic, messy corporate infrastructure. The forward-deployed engineer exists to bridge that specific gap. You do not sit in a back office writing theoretical code. You travel to the client site, embed with their teams, and write the production code required to force the AI to function within their legacy systems. This is a 5-step roadmap designed to be completed in 6 months. It outlines the exact transition from a standard software engineer to a high-earning FDE with a production-ready portfolio. Without an engineer to wire the technology into the real world, billion-dollar AI models remain useless to the Fortune 500. You are the link that converts theoretical capability into actual business revenue. Months 1 and 2 focus on technical depth. You must master Python, TypeScript, and cloud infrastructure. On top, layer AI expertise like RAG and agent frameworks. The horizontal bar completes the T with soft skills, radical ownership, and high tolerance for ambiguity. Most engineers fail the portfolio stage by building a clean, generic toy chatbot. Recruiters often reject these projects because they don't demonstrate the ability to handle the friction of messy, real-world corporate data. Your month 3 project needs to look like this. Take a specific business bottleneck, like 10,000 raw, mismatched PDF invoices, and use an AI agent to turn that chaos into structured, reliable data. The goal is to build an MVP that handles the intake and organization automatically, proving you can find a signal inside a client's noisy environment. Real enterprise data is never clean. Demonstrating that you can tame unstructured legacy information is the most effective way to prove your value. In month 4, you must move your project off your local machine. A script running in a notebook isn't a deployment, it's a demo. You need to wire your agent to live infrastructure. That means connecting a real database, handling external API authentication, and containerizing the system with Docker to run on AWS or GCP. You will also build an eval harness for your system. This tool provides mathematical proof that your agent reliably performs its task in a production environment, rather than just working once by accident. During month 5, you create an FDE scoping document. This is where you demonstrate the horizontal skills of project management and business logic. You must document the entire journey, how you identified the specific bottleneck from a vague problem, and the technical reasons why you chose your specific architecture over other options. Include the compromises. Detail the edge cases that broke your system and how you resolved them. This level of transparency shows you understand the true reality of engineering. A hiring manager needs to see the business impact behind your code. This document is often the deciding factor in whether you get the interview. By month 6, you start the interview process. Traditional algorithm drills like LeetCode are less relevant here than they are for standard software roles. You face a 3-step pipeline: behavioral, system design, and case study decomposition. Interviewers provide a vague challenge, like factory logistics, testing how you handle ambiguity. Ask clarifying questions, propose a simple MVP, and explain how to scale it to full production. Speak through your reasoning constantly. The interviewer is looking for the logic behind your technical trade-offs as the problem evolves. You can practice this by explaining your technical decisions to a non-technical friend. If they can follow your reasoning, you are ready for a client conversation. The interview evaluates how effectively you reason through chaos. Success depends on your ability to break down a vague request into an architected business solution. At the end of this 6-month roadmap, you possess a deployed AI agent solving a real-world problem, backed by the documentation to prove it. You have mastered the fundamental loop of the role: scope, build, deploy, and prove. This is the daily reality of a professional forward-deployed engineer. Now, attach that scoping document to your LinkedIn and GitHub and begin submitting applications to frontier AI labs and enterprise startups. If you've started working with messy data for a project, drop a link in the comments. I'd like to see how you're structuring those solutions. This roadmap elevates you from a standard coder to an FDE, the engineer who actually closes the last-mile integration gap that currently stalls 95% of enterprise AI projects.